What people don't understand, they'll oftentimes find obnoxious or weird, but it's important that you don't let that deteriorate your passion or your work ethic. And
for example, in like leadership, a lot of people will see you having like power trips, like, oh, you're just doing it because of the power you get from it.
Being in a leadership position.
Yeah, and that's not at all the case. Like, I can take, like, from personal experience, I know some people might think maybe I got power tripped because of where I am in a leadership standpoint, but that is not at all
what you intend
what
for
I
it to be.
intend for it to seem like, or I'm doing in general, because that's not what I'm there for.
I feel especially when you've reached a certain point in, I guess, like, where you want to be, you start realizing there are other people on the board who want what you have.
Mm-hmm.
So when you finally get what you want, you have to hold on to it and never let it go.
Yeah.
Not never let it go, but you have to protect it for as long as you do have it and do want it.
Yeah.
And especially, I think you can speak more on, because you are in a leadership position yourself in your own things, that there's sometimes moments where people don't not respect authority, but they don't understand that it's not there to be bossy or it's there to organize.
I've definitely gotten that feeling where I can see a lot of them think like, oh, you're just there because you're here to tell us what to do. And that is not at all the case. I am there to guide them to do what they should be doing. Not what they have to do, but they should do it, because that's what I was told by the people who are even higher up than I am in that leadership.
And I don't think it necessarily means you just completely topple over a person. Yeah. Where leadership, especially in a leadership position, you're not there to dictate.
Yeah.
You're there to organize your setting, to uplift it to be the best it possibly can be.
Yeah.
And so
I definitely see not many people who are in my same leadership do that. They do not see it that way. For the people who don't have it, they don't see it that way. And the people who do have that leadership, that's not what they're doing.
Because it's not a power trip. If you don't know what you're doing, get out of the way so that someone who knows what they're doing can help you help others.
And it's not wrong for a person to ask that person of leadership, whether you think it's a power trip for that leadership person or not.
Because we're only human.
They're there to help you regardless.
We are only human. And I feel like some people, when they finally get to a position that they've been wanting for so long, they'll start to realize, I can't let anyone else fill my shoes. People are so scared to have a second hand, or what did they call, like a right hand, to have a right hand.
Right hand, like.
And I think people can see that with us, because when a lot of people will think, oh, I need to ask, if you're not there, they're gonna come ask me, oh, where's Anna? Or if I'm absent, they come ask you, or where's Mannat? Because that's just how it is for us.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ascetic Mind podcast. My name is Mannat.
My name is Anna.
And we are the hosts for the Ascetic Mind podcast. Yay. Wishing you a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
Yay, food.
And it's cold outside, so we're going to make coffee this episode.
Iced coffee.
Because it's cold outside.
Yep.
Peak brain cells. That's what she says.
Peak brain cells. All the time.
So, a little bit of what we want to talk about in this episode is just, in our youth, there's a lot of times where we'll feel silenced. I know me personally, I've had a lot of moments,
whether it's by teachers or other people as well. It's happened.
Do you have experiences with teachers?
Sometimes.
Really? Would you like to? Do you want to talk about that?
I think it was. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there was a moment where I did feel silenced by a teacher, and I think it was just situational.
Situational, like
they didn't something
mean it.
happened and they didn't know something, and I got silenced for it because I was trying to explain myself, and they just didn't listen.
I've had them,
but I think you have more experience than I do with that. So
recently a lot. Recently a lot. I have a teacher that I feel so stupid when I'm sitting in their class. And you know what's crazy? I'm actually really good at the subject they teach. Like I'm not even gonna what's the word, undermine myself. I'm not even gonna undermine myself. I'm really good in the subject they teach. It's crazy though, because ever since I came into their class, suddenly
you're just like, oh,
it's just horrible. And I don't know why it's like that. Sometimes you do get that feeling like you're in a teacher's class and you literally just can't sit there. Maybe it's the way they teach, maybe it's something else. But I don't even feel like I can go to them and tell them why it's happening, because I'll admit I'm not doing well in that class. And I feel so stupid when I'm in that class. And I feel like that's an experience that's sort of shamed upon. If you're not doing well in a class, people will be like, oh, you're stupid. Oh, you're lazy. Oh, you're this.
Or they're just surprised because they know you can do that subject, and then you tell them you're not doing well in that.
And then suddenly like, everyone's just like, can't go to that person anymore.
Yeah, can't go to that person. They must really not know what they're talking about now.
Yeah. And it sucks. I think
for sure.
We're going to need to put like a counter for every time I say it sucks. Because I say it in almost every podcast. And it's true. And no one should be shamed for especially giving an effort. And you know who you are. You know what you're good at. You know,
or you're figuring that out still.
And that's also okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
We need to stop shaming people for trying to figure themselves out. That is not...
Especially when it comes to behavioral stuff.
Yeah.
As well. That's another thing, I think. But...
I can say you do have to take we've done this, but you have to take accountability for your actions, but you also have to understand you can't just be, I guess, immature forever. You have to eventually grow up and figure your things out. And I'm going to get ice because it's cold outside.
Because it's cold outside.
We got the ice.
Yes, we got
the ice.
Back onto the behavioral stuff. It's really just like the behavior can be so influenced because of, you're trying to find yourself and people just like complete diss on you about it. And because you're trying, or like they have the behavioral issues because they're trying to find themselves as well. And so it leads them to go to bad behavior because they're trying to, find like what they
and no one's helping
and
them.
Nobody's helping them. Nobody's encouraging them or any of that. So it can really just influence the behavior.
You know what else influences behavior? The energy that surrounds
you. We love
the energy that surrounds you.
Yep.
So we've talked about this one in every single podcast. I think
we're going to keep doing that because
till the end of time.
Then, that can be like our catchphrase.
Energy! I think, when it comes to, especially in a school setting, you are surrounded by academic pressures. You're surrounded by what other kind of pressures? Athletic pressures.
Pressure? Oh, yes.
Athletic pressures. Some people just want to do sports and they have to take on the stress of studying and all these other things and training and again that's totally like their option. That's their option. I'm talking about the kids who are like, they know what they want to do. I'm a firm believer in if you have an exact plan on what you're going to do and you're not being lazy about it, like you're actually getting out of bed at 5 and training and eating well and actually taking your things seriously, I'm a firm believer that you need to go all in. School's always going to be there for you. You need to go all in.
Yeah. And I think you can almost be an example for that in a way.
I think when it comes to my music stuff, I really relate to that.
Yeah.
Because...
And me with me with my thing as well.
With like your art, yeah.
Because we both still focus on our school, but we also are putting in our time and working towards those things.
Yeah. I think for me, there's not been a moment where I literally just go to my mom and cry my heart out because I'm like, Mom, I don't want to do school. I know what I need to do. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to do it. You like, please just let me. I need something to work out. Like I need more time. And I think we've also talked about saying you need more time just means you haven't prioritized something. I don't think we've talked about sometimes you can't prioritize something. You genuinely can't. It's not you being lazy. It's not that you don't want to put the work in or you haven't tried to put the work in. It's just genuinely all these expectations are piling up, and it's part of being human, but it's also like, where's the time for self-discovery? So I think that's
because everybody needs it.
Everybody needs that time. And I think that's also another reason why we wanted to start this podcast, was because we wanted to give people a place. It's only 20 minutes a day.
Yeah. And I think you're going to say it's a place to give them that, but it's also just a place of advice.
Not even just advice, but like a place of questioning. Question yourself. Question your morals. Question the morals around you. Build something for yourself. You don't need to fit into this societal mold. You know, there's also...
You don't have to fit into a box. Like, you don't have to fit into a box.
We ain't small enough to fit in boxes. And this brings us to our next point. You gotta be loud. You gotta be loud. I feel like...
About your passion.
About your leadership. Be loud about it. That doesn't mean go on and discourage
and
people.
Be a leader as well. If you see people who are in the same place as you, if you have the desire to help, be a leader for those people.
That's a good thing to say, because I was just gonna go into again, don't dictate people, but if you truly are good at what you do, or you're truly passionate about what you do, you would want to share it to as many people as possible.
For sure.
I feel like especially as artists.
We both do that. I know I've definitely shared. I have this full little group of people that like I've shown my art to.
She's bitter.
Oh. Delicious. That I've like shown my art to, and I've led them, I think, and I've helped them kind of create their passion for it as well.
I think
without forcing it either. They genuinely wanted to learn, and so I taught them.
In music, for me, music is like the one thing that I've never questioned because I didn't have to. I need to mix the syrup. I should have put the syrup in the hot coffee. I don't know why I put the ice in first. Tisk tisk.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah. In music, I always feel I have control over the keyboard, or I really know what I'm doing. And it's not that I hate being questioned about it. It's just I hate when people think I don't have the capability to take care of the thing that I love most. And in this case, that's like anything across the board on music that I have ever done. I think you can speak for that as well when you're doing when you've like helped people. You've talked to me like you've helped people get into art.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
You've felt like sometimes. Have you ever felt like when you teach someone something and then you find out, oh shoot, they're better than me at it? Have you ever got that feeling before?
I have had that actually. I gave advice and I looked at it and I was just like, oh wow, I must teach really good then, because they picked that up easy and they're way better at it than I am. I mean, hey, I'm still trying to figure out how to draw hands. Don't ask me about that.
At the bottom, bros.
But I think that gives me, with that leadership position in that sense, it gives me a sort of joy though to see that they're better at me in that regard.
Because we've always said we want to help people improve themselves. And that quite literally starts with improving yourself. You can't improve
You can't help improve others if you don't improve yourself first.
Exactly. And that doesn't mean completely change who you are. That means literally go on a self-discovery journey. Mm-hmm. It's not cringe to write a journal. It's not cringe to keep track of what you eat. It's not cringe to actually go full on in and be like, hey, I know what I'm doing. You need to step aside and let me cook.
Let me do my thing.
You need to let me do my thing. Don't be afraid to be loud. I had this conversation with one of my friend of a friend, and these two people I do trust when it comes to advice, just because, you know, they've lived longer than me. But we were talking, we were at a game and we were talking, and I was literally telling them everything that had been happening to me at in this exact topic. I had been telling, people are telling me to be quiet. People are telling me I need to calm down. People are telling me I'm power tripping, all this BS,
taking control, like
all this BS, while I'm just standing in the corner and I'm just watching whatever they think I'm doing just going down. Mm-hmm. And he tells me,
I've seen it too, so I can say from firsthand experience. I'm like,
we have to refrain from crashing out. Okay.
Yes.
So I was talking to him, and he literally just looked at me and he was like, be louder. They're telling you you're loud, be louder.
Man, I wish that was me saying that to you, man. Shucks.
It was so crazy. Like
so real of them though.
Like we were standing exactly like this, and he just looked at me and said, be louder. Like don't worry that they're telling you like to shut down. That they're just saying that to shut you down. And the second they have that leverage,
giving them what you want. What they want.
As soon as they have that leverage to topple you over, they're going to go full force. You're going to lose the love you have for the program you're in. You're going to lose the love for the passion that you so hard, like you did, you so hardworkingly love.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want anyone to ever experience that in their life. They're gonna, but that's like the worst feeling ever.
Mm-hmm. But you shouldn't let those people stop, especially if it's your passion. Like you love that thing and they're saying all these things about you regarding that passion. Like you shouldn't let that shut you down. If you love the thing you love, be proud about it. Be loud about it.
It's not obnoxious. So yeah, there's moments where you do have to realize you need to take a step back, take a big step back, go back to the lab, keep working it, and come back stronger. So I think you cannot let people dim your freaking light, Brez. I wanted her to add on, but I guess she's chilling.
Because you shine so much brighter.
Yes, that.
Yes.
Don't let people dim your light because you shine so much brighter.
And obviously not saying people are below you, but
people are not below you, but you make sure you're bringing everyone side to side. Mm-hmm. On the top, but side to side. Mm-hmm. Have you heard the phrase "it's lonely at the top"?
I have not heard that phrase.
Okay, well, I'm about to tell you why it's lonely at the top, because most people stop halfway.
Ooh, clocked. That's pretty good.
Thank you. But it's lonely at the top because most people stop halfway. You know why? Because the people who didn't even try, who constantly said you're obnoxious, you're weird, you're loud, you need to calm down, those people brought them down. So let's think of it like a ladder to the top, okay? Ladder to the top. The people all the way on the ground are yelling up to the people halfway here, you're stupid, you're dumb, it's obnoxious, it's weird, and they're pulling them right back down. You gotta be here, you gotta ignore what they're saying down there, and get up here.
I mean, it's harder isn't it like legitimately harder though to hear things coming from down below than things up top?
Why are you wasting your time trying to hear it?
Exactly. Don't waste your time trying to hear the little things you can hear at the bottom. Listen to the things up top.
Exactly.
They flow down to you. They give you They give you that flow of like, keep going.
What's it called? There's a word for it. There's a word for it. When amplify. Sound amplifies to the bottom.
Exactly. So listen to the people who are above you, encouraging you, bringing you up to where they are, and not trying to hear the faint little noises down below of the people below.
Do you know how much noise there is down here? Do you know?
So much.
Do you know how much noise there is down here? Not just
I don't actually know, but there's a lot.
Yeah, listen to me. This is ground level. Dogs, cars, people, lights, wires, electricity, everything. Do you know how much of that is down here? You know what's up here? Just the people who are elevated. And there's nothing here except for noise. All you got to do is get through the noise.
You got to
choose the noise you want to listen to.
Yeah.
I also think you really can't blame yourself when like things go completely wrong, especially when you think you've done everything right, because you can do everything 100% right and things will still go wrong. And it's such an odd feeling to realize you kind of messed up in the one thing you're really good at. So that's what I'm meaning. You know, when you have worked so hard, you've put in all the effort, and you still don't get chosen for the thing you wanted to be chosen for, or you don't get the role you wanted to get, you didn't get the job you wanted. There's something more out there for you. That's just God's way of saying, I have something better for you. He's not.
And that's just one small thing in all the millions of things you could do.
You didn't get the main role in your High School Musical? You're probably going to get the lead on Broadway. Trust the process.
Yeah. And time and effort.
You can't. Billy Joel. What's that one, Billy Joel? You can't be everything you want to be before your time. That lyric is engraved into my soul. It's
never heard it, but that's great.
Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. Although it's so romantic. Okay, I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest, but I know that much. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. You have to, put your soul to rest. You have to calm down. You have to do everything with a clear mind. I heard this analogy at one of the conventions I went to. Drive at like 200 miles per hour.
Not actually. Don't actually. Not. But
your passion drive. The drive you have for your passion, drive it at 200 miles per hour. Okay? Because when you see F1 races, how like fast the cars go. Oh yeah,
they're so fast.
Right?
No, I saw a video. It's crazy.
Yes. That was like your version of my yes.
They're very fast. Yes.
But the drivers, they're just like all cramped up, and they're kind of tiny cars, right? Do you think they're looking side to side to see who's cheering them on and who's clapping for them?
No, they're focused. All the noise? They're focused on getting to that finish line. And also not crashing.
You know what else? Because they literally can't see anything that passes them. When you're going 200 miles per hour in your passion drive, you can't see the freaking trees. Mm-hmm. It's just a wisp past you. Like, it's like a little fleck in the
There's a time to stop and smell the flowers, but when it comes to your passion, don't.
She's cooking. Sometimes I just stand here and I'm like, I need to let her say what she says because it's going to be amazing.
But yeah, there's a time to stop and smell the flowers, but when it comes to your passion, you don't have to. Go as fast as you can.
Literally, I love that analogy. Like, you're hyper focused in one direction. You literally can't look any other way.
Yeah.
Your neck will snap. Literally snap.
The G-forces, it'll hit you.
But be loud. Be proud. Don't let people dim your light. Don't
let them bring you down that mountain on that ladder.
we've all been there before. I also think that's dumb. Like, we've all had canon life experiences. Why are we judging people for going through the same exact thing we went through?
Yes, exactly. That's like,
oh my gosh, dude. Sometimes I'm just sitting. I'm like sitting in like in our music class. I'm literally just sitting there and I'm seeing the kids younger than us literally struggling to read their music, and I'm like, let me help you, man. I was literally there last year. And then there's these some people who are like, oh, you can't read your music? You can't do that. Shut up.
yes.
You can't count. So what?
And that's what the leadership is there for. Oh my gosh, we're not trying to dictate you. We're trying to help you.
You need to let the helpers help.
Exactly. Yes.
Dude, I knew we needed to do this one in the kitchen. I just had the feeling. Like, we can't be sitting for this one.
We had to be standing up for this
like,
one.
I just...
You guys sit down, we stand.
I had a feeling... sit down and listen. I had a feeling. I was like, Anna, we need to do this one in the kitchen. Now I'm like hyped up. I'm hyped up. Yes, we needed to be in the kitchen to cook.
Yep.
Well, my name's Mannat.
My name is Anna. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. See you in the next one.